The underwater bakery is bustling with activity as Coraline sets up her next big baking challenge, creating a batch of bubble cakes for the upcoming annual Fish and Fin Festival. The event is a huge deal, and Coraline wants to make sure everything is perfect. But in the middle of her preparations, her best friend Fin, who had been in the background admiring her work, decides to do a little exploring. Coraline is just finishing up decorating the cakes when Fin's deep voice calls out. "Hey, Coraline! What's that big crowd for?" She turns around to see Fin, looking curious and slightly confused, peeking his head out from the bakery door. "Oh, it's the Fish and Fin Festival, Fin," Coraline explains, smiling. "Everyone is gathering for the annual Fish Beauty Contest. It's a big event, and it's all about the best-looking sea creatures around." Fin's eyes widen as he leans in closer, his curiosity getting the better of him. A beauty contest. What do they do? What's it all about? Coraline, now turning to finish off the last of her cakes, says with a chuckle, "Oh, you know. They have categories like best fins, most colorful scales, cutest smile, and so on. It's all just for fun. Some of the most famous fish in the ocean show up to compete." Fin, ever the optimist, brightens up. "That sounds fun. I'm sure I could enter. I've got the best smile in the sea, right?" Coraline, not thinking much of it, laughs. "Sure, Fin. You've got a great smile. But you need to have fins, or scales, or something. You know, something that fits the categories." Fin, however, doesn't hear the part about fins or scales and, excited by the idea of competing, decides to enter the contest. As the event begins, Fin sneaks away from the bakery and makes his way to the contest grounds, his large tail making a small splash with every movement. Coraline doesn't realize he's gone until it's too late. The Fish and Fin Festival is in full swing. Coraline walks around the crowd, admiring the beautiful sea creatures competing in their respective categories. Fish of all shapes, sizes, and colors glide gracefully past her. She's busy with the cake stall but can't shake the feeling that something's a little off. That's when she hears a commotion near the contest stage. "Ladies and gentlemen," the host announces loudly. "Now, for our surprise contestant, we have the one and only Fin the whale." Coraline freezes in her tracks and spins around, her heart racing. She watches in shock as Fin, looking a little nervous but determined, awkwardly makes his way onto the stage. With his big blue body, flapping tail, and wide grin, he stands out among the smaller, more elegant fish. Coraline's jaw drops as she realizes what has happened. "Oh no, Fin. What is he doing?" she exclaims. The judges, a mix of experienced fish and a few curious sea creatures, eye Fin with surprise. He's certainly not your typical beauty contestant. His large size makes it hard for him to fit the stage, and his gentle, goofy demeanor stands out compared to the sleek and polished competition. Despite his lack of traditional beauty features, Fin's charm is undeniable. His smile, wide and full of joy, gains the crowd's attention, and his positive energy fills the room. As Fin awkwardly waves at the crowd, they cheer, laughing at his big, goofy nature. Hello?" Fin says into the microphone, his voice deep and friendly. "I'm Fin. I'm just here to, have fun." The crowd erupts in applause. They love him. Coraline rushes over to the contest stage, worried about her clumsy best friend, but as she gets closer, she realizes that Fin isn't just participating, he's actually charming the audience. Coraline watches as he begins to interact with the other contestants. With his funny antics, bright smile, and accidental grace, Fin quickly becomes the center of attention. Fin, despite not fitting the usual categories, starts winning over the crowd with his sincerity and warmth. When the judges announce the winners, Coraline can hardly believe her ears, and the winner of this year's Fish and Fin Festival is Finn the whale, the announcer calls out, and the crowd cheers wildly. Later that day, Finn and Coraline are back at the bakery, and Coraline is still in shock. Finn proudly wears a sash reading Fish and Fin Festival winner over his large frame, though he doesn't fully understand why he won. Can you believe it, Coraline? Finn says excitedly. I won. Me. I guess I do have the best smile in the sea, huh? Coraline laughs, shaking her head. You definitely have something special, Finn. But I never thought you'd actually win the contest. Finn beams, his eyes twinkling. Well, sometimes you just have to be yourself, right? I mean, I wasn't trying to win. I just wanted to have fun. As the day goes on, Coraline gets an idea. Hey, Finn, she says, I think your win has given me an idea. You should be the face of the underwater bakery. People love you, and it would be a great way to get more customers. Finn's eyes widen. Me? The face of the bakery? Wow! That sounds awesome. I'm already a baker's assistant, now I'm a model too. Coraline chuckles. Exactly. You're perfect for it. And with that, Finn's new role as the underwater bakery's mascot is born. The next day, Coraline creates a special batch of Finn's Smile Bubble Cakes, decorated with a big whale-shaped design and a bright
Subscribe to my channel.